morning, it's Linda Baade and I'm with Greg Baade, and we're starting our adventure. So we've started a YouTube channel, Baade Adventures. The main purpose of the channel is just to record our holidays and where we've been over the course of a year. We're just about to pick up our caravan. So it's 6 o'clock in Queensland. We're driving from the Gold Coast to Melbourne. It's 1,695 kilometres. We'll probably break it up with a stop just after Sydney because they're flooding, so we want to get through. There's more rain predicted tomorrow, so we want to get through Sydney before the floods hit. Good adventure, can't wait. We're very excited about picking up our caravan, aren't we, Gregory? And it was off to a good start. We've just hit the M1 and there was a bucket flying around, all the cars dodging it and trucks going around. I wish I had the GoPro going, it would have been quite funny to watch. Alright, see you soon. So we've been driving for about 10 hours and we've hit Campbelltown and we're going to have a break here. We're at Campbelltown Macklin Motor Lodge. It's quite nice. I'll show you the room. So we're travelling from Campbelltown today to Broadford. We've stopped here at Holbrook for some lunch, and it's a lovely little town. It's got a nice park with a submarine in it. And we hovered in here because it's a little bit windy today and we're not used to it being from North Queensland. So we're going to hit the road now, and we're very excited because we get the caravan tomorrow. If I was picnicking today, I would have been cowering in the caravan to get out of the wind. Here we go. So we've just arrived at Sugarloaf Hotel at Broadford. The weather's not that nice, but the motel's not bad for a little place. $140 a night we paid for this.
Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go.
Well, day one of our new adventure. We picked the new caravan up yesterday in Melbourne, and I didn't do any GoPro getting into the first caravan park because it was a bit stressful. I was guiding Greg and it was narrow, but Greg nailed it, got it into the site, and first night was excellent. We went out with friends in Melbourne and then back to the caravan, had a good night's sleep, and just you can get up and go whenever you want. I love it. You don't have to check out. There's no worrying about leaving things behind in the motel. You just have to pack up and hit the road again. And we're just at about 120 k's out of Melbourne and found a rest stop, and I'm having breakfast and pops and popcorn for the road, and we're going to head to Bairnsdale today. Happy days, loving it. We just checked into Bairnsdale Riverside Caravan Park, $35, which we thought was pretty good. And we just fine-tuning some of those little things that we haven't done yet on the caravan, like hooking up the hose. And I thought that we're missing a part, but we were wrong. Greg's just assembling it here now. Charles, Greg, what happened?
Did you say Barnsdale?
No, I said Bairnsdale. I've been saying it wrong, Barnsdale. Greg grew up at Bairnsdale, so I get in trouble if I say Barnsdale.
Will you see her when you fall asleep, but never to touch, and never to keep, cause you loved her too much and you dive too deep. Where you only need the light when it's burning low, only miss the sun when it starts to snow, only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low, only hate the road when you're missing home, only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Oh, 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 oh. And you let her go. Oh, 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 oh. And will you let her go?
We've parked up at Narooma at my cousin Barry's house. We've gone actually to the neighbours to park because it was a little bit more level and the neighbour's away, and he's a copper, ex-copper. He's also a caravaner, so he understands. So there's our car. If you go up, there's just ocean views through the middle there. It's a bit rainy today, so it's not very nice. Well, here we are, day 4 of the Baade adventure of picking up the caravan and getting it back to the Gold Coast to register within 7 days. So we started at Melbourne Thursday, then we had a night at Bairnsdale Friday, Narooma Saturday, and we've arrived at Nowra. Now, Nowra's close to my heart because I was born in Nowra. Only 100 metres that way is my home, where I grew up, in Monaghan Avenue. And the Shoalhaven Hospital is where I was born, just 100 metres that way. It's such a beautiful little campground. It was only $25, and that's a powered site. It's not very cluttered, it's quite airy and not many people around. There's toilets in that block. This shower block isn't working at the moment, but there's a brand new shower block up the end. Over the hill there is Hanging Rock, which is a beautiful view, which I'm going to show you shortly. But I do have to confess, Greg's been an excellent driver up until now, but we went into a tight area this morning and had to do a U-turn out, and we now know that our turning circle isn't as good as we thought it was going to be. Ended up being a 3-point turn to get out of the little dead-end street that we got into, but we've got a little bit of damage. But in comparison, I think we're doing pretty well. We've just found the walk that we'll be doing in the morning. It's an easy track, 3k. They say an hour and a half, so we'll see if it really is an hour and a half. But it looks interesting, and it goes down Narra Creek.
Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I got all the answers to your questions. I'll be the teacher, you could be the lesson. I'll be the preacher, you be the confession. I'll be the quick relief to all your stressing. It's a thin line between love and hate. Is you really real or is you really fake? I'm a soldier standing on my feet, no surrender.
So life's pretty good. This is how we spend our days these days, watching the news, and at the moment we're playing Greed. I'm losing, Greg's 2 up, I'm 0.
Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am.
Bulladila, we're going to park here tonight. It's a donation, so that's pretty good. But we are by the M1, so it's a little bit noisy. But that doesn't bother us. And there's the golf course, so it's quite a nice little camp. We're on day 5. It's Monday, and we're heading for home in probably one more night out, and then we'll be back on the Gold Coast.
Having a toe down by the creek, throwing a line, not planning to eat.
So we're on the top of Maclean Lookout, and it's a magnificent view. We'll start over this way with Devil's Pulpit, Chatswood behind the tree, Chatsworth, Harrod Mill, Iluka. You just see Yamba in the distance, then Anguri, Lake Woolaway, Townsend, Brooms Head, Clarence Peak, and Gulmarg. How did I know all that? With a little help from Rotary. They do great things, don't they? Isn't this every woman's dream? Husband cooking dinner. So another day in the Baade adventures. We had a 5-hour drive today from Bulladila, and we're here at Maclean. We've booked into the Maclean Showgrounds. You can see that behind me there. It's a lovely spot. As you can see, we're on water. There's a bridge, but it's not too noisy. A few trucks occasionally, but inside you don't hear it. We had a run this morning, around 9k, but I don't like my Strava because it tells me that I was unproductive. My problem is I do like to just trot when I'm on my own, so you've got to get with a running group. Anyway, Greg's just preparing dinner, and tomorrow we'll be home. So we had a successful trip of picking up the caravan, and I can't wait for this adventure to be a full year around Australia. Happy days.